Hey everyone, this is Semlock24, and before we go any further, I want to remind you to keep your phone vertical and click that full screen icon on the bottom right. Now, today we're going to be talking about the new event and what the best decks, in my opinion, are to play the event, and that way you don't have to keep switching and changing your deck around and everything. So basically, overall, the event's actually, it's fun, but whenever you get into it, it's super I think, in my opinion, it's like super like how do I even say it, bothersome, I guess. The fact that you, for every little thing, you have to do or clear a mission, and then for that specific mission, it's gonna be a total different thing in the next one. And if you don't, let's say if you just play and beat the just the little, I guess, Poke Draco or the other guy, you actually do not get any type of mission points. So you do have to get the mission points in order to get the DD boxes. And overall, I don't like that part. They should have just made it where you just beat the player or the opponent, and at least you'll get one, kind of like they did with the Pegasus event, if I remember correctly, or not the Pegasus event, but the whole little puzzle thing that they did last time. Overall, they did improve the way that you get rewards to where you don't have to farm, and this way I think it's a little bit better, because if you play enough, you will eventually get the cards that they are giving away. And overall, I think there's only really one worth it card in the whole thing that they have, and that is this guy, Royal Firestorm Guard. And it is a prismatic whenever you do get that first or second one, because when you get to floor 20 or 21, you do get a free copy of it. But however, the one here is a prismatic, so I do highly recommend that you do play and get at least 2 copies of it, because once the rest of the fire support comes out, like the shells and everything else, the rockets, this card will become good. But right now it's just a 17 attack fire level 4, and it's not great yet, but it will get better. This thing, it is a welcome addition that you can get any random super rare from the legendary players, which, I mean, it's fine. It's a free super rare. If anything, if you already have it, it'll be an extra SR jewel. Now, another thing, one of the things that I didn't really like that much is the whole thing that you have to keep your life points. And with the life point potion, you can go ahead and reset. And one of the things they did, and I don't know if it's to, I don't even know if it's to make money or what it is for, is that your life points go down, and then you have to use a potion to get them back up. But if you're playing and your life points are over 4,000, you actually don't keep those over 4,000 life points. You will begin the next game at 4,000 again, and that's one of the things I didn't like, because on one of the games I ended up with like 8,000 life points. And I was thinking it was one of my primary or first ones, and I was thinking I was just gonna be able to keep those entire 8,000 life points, but that wasn't the case. I went when I played into the next one, I went ahead and dropped down back to 4,000. And if you do get under 4,000, like I am right now at 39, I mean, you stay at 39. You don't go up or down, and that's one of the things I didn't like. If they were gonna do that, they should have let you keep the life points that you had, and unfortunately, they didn't do that. But overall, the game, it's fun, but it's very time consuming, and it's the thing is that I don't like that you have to go through the missions, because you have to be switching decks back and forth. And right now, I'm gonna go ahead and show you the decks that I've actually made to go ahead and try to stop switching back and forth and everything. And I am using several different characters, so I do have to switch to the characters. But overall, this deck will help you out in getting everything done. So the first one is just a standard, I guess it's a beat stick, but I did have to put in a couple of tributes, and I did put a couple of supremacy berries. So on the first one, this is just for your generic things. Activate 3 spells, activate 3 traps, and you do have to stall out until you get the traps. Every now and then you might want to replace the supremacy berries with any other trap, so you can go ahead and activate and complete that challenge a little bit faster. But through Red Eyes Wyvern, you don't have to run this exact version. You can substitute it for any other 1800 attack beat stick, or just any other monster that you have. 3 cheer on the mage, again, same thing. one Royal Firestorm Guard after you get into level 21, because some of the missions do get you to activate or to summon him. And then you replace this one with the fire guy number 2. I can't remember his name off the top of my head. 1 Dark Triceratops, 2 Summon Skull, 3 Gaga Gigo, 3 Supremacy Berries, 2 enemy controllers, and then 3 Mirror Wall. Now for the next one, the next one is I'm playing Taya, and Taya I'm using twice. One of them, several of the missions are that you have to deck out your opponent, and let me see which deck this is. Alright. So this is the deck out I'm running, and I don't have an extra Warm Worm, so I'm just running that one. And so overall the deck list is 2 Free the Matchless General. This is just for tributes. 1 Warm Worm. You have 3, run 3, but I don't, so I'm just running 1. 3 the Bistro Butcher. 3 Jewels of Dark Demise. 3 Hero Shadow Scout. 2 enemy controllers. 3 Assault on GHQ. 1 Curse of Anubis, 1 Windstorm of Ataqua, and a Faint Plan. And the reason I'm running this, guys, and the Bistro Butchers, which a lot of mills don't run, is because there are some missions where you do have to destroy 6 monsters, and then after destroying 6 monsters, you do have to mill or deck out your opponent. So that's what the Bistro Butchers and the Free the Matchless General is there for. And if you don't have the free, just put in another tribute. This is actually just the first tribute that I came to, and that's why I added it. But it could be a Summon Skull, it could be Dark Triceratops, just any other tribute that you have, because you do have to get rid of 6 monsters, and sometimes they are bigger than 1800 attack, or they get to where if you're playing the fire deck, it's not the Poke Draco, but the other one, he does summon the one of that ritual that gets I think to 24, and then they use Salamandra and get their monsters to 22, so you do need something that's over 22. So that I'm using this deck for the deck out and for some of the challenges. The other one I'm using is, I think it's this one. Alright, so this one, no, it's not that one. Where's the other one at? Not that one either, I think. I played it with... was it with Weaver that I was playing it? Alright, so it's this one. Some of the challenges, excuse me, some of the challenges were that you have to inflict damage and then you have to gain life points. One of them was 1,000, inflict 1,000, I get 1,000 back. Another one was inflict 2,000, get 2,000 back. And this I think this is the best deck to do that. 1 Lava Golem, 1 Dark Necrofear, 1 Big Shield Gardna, 1 Sphere Karibo. If you don't have a Gardna, you can use another Sphere Karibo or just any other fiend, but Gardna it's good. 3 Doomdog Octhros, 3 Iron Blacksmith Kotetsu, and 3 Supremacy Berries. If you don't have the Supremacy Berries, use whatever life point gaining card that you have. 2 enemy controllers, 2 Reign of Mercies, and then 3 Mask of the Accursed. So overall, those are the decks that I've been using, and I highly suggest that if you want to go ahead and get through the levels fast, go ahead and get that. One of the decks that I ended up using once, and that's not that one, was where you'd had to have a ritual. You have to ritual summon. That's not it either. And I was using a relinquish, and I should have prepared a little bit more. But anyways. Alright, so it's this one. So where you have to use a ritual and then a continuous spell. This is the deck I was using, basically a standard relinquish deck with 3 Banner of Courage and then the 2 Super Rush along, and that will get you through through that mission really fast. And overall, I've been getting I haven't had a lot of time to play, but I've been getting a lot of mission points. There was a little time where I actually got super bored of switching decks and making new decks to try to complete the missions that I was just hitting auto duel and was just climbing. And then even with just climbing, once you get to like 10 and then 20, you do get like I do highly suggest that you do try those missions out, because on the first one you get 5 and 5, and then on the second one you get 6 and 6. So do try to do those missions for those at those 10 and 20 floors, because you will get a lot of points for those, and you will also get a free I guess Firestorm. I forgot the name of that card, but that's super rare. That's in this particular event. Don't worry about the sword. The swords isn't gonna be that great. You also get a sleeves and a mat, and I think they're actually pretty cool. I have them set up right now. You do get a Poke Draco sleeve and a mat, which, like I said, I do like them. It is what I'm using now. I think you get the mat at level either 19 or 20, and then this one, it's super early in the game that you get it. But overall, the whole event it's actually kind of fun. If it had a little bit better rewards, and I'm not sure if the rewards reset once you hit level 30, or if they'll get you new rewards, or how that's gonna work. Like I said, I haven't had much time to play, but once you get to level 21, I actually lost to this first one, because this guy is running a complete Phoenix deck, and it kind of caught me off guard when I was playing it, and I think so. I will have to be or have to make a counter Phoenix deck, and I'll show you guys that tomorrow. Didn't have enough time to do it today, but I'll go ahead and have a deck for you guys if you're still on that level, on how to beat that deck, and have it in your in your back pocket to whenever it is that you need to use it. But for now, I think that's gonna be it. Overall, I think I am enjoying that event. Let me go ahead and see if I can get that third Phoenix on Dawn of Destiny, and I think I'm like 4 or 5 packs away. Well, 11 packs. I thought I was lower than that, but I'm not. Let's see if I can get it in this 3 packs, which most likely it's gonna be the very last pack in this box. Exterior of one card of the soul and a hand of Nephthys. Yeah, I'll probably be the last pack in the box. Dark Flare Knight. Yeah, and nothing in this one either. Alright, so nothing there. So I do highly suggest that you do try the decks out. It will help you go through the floors really quick, and all you really have to do is switch from character to character. You don't have to be swapping out cards. There was one where you have to fusion summon, and you can just use Thunder Dragons. Replace the tribute monsters for that original deck, and use Thunder Dragons and 2 polymerizations, which you can just take out whatever. I think what I took out was a tribute monsters, that 2 summon skulls, and that dinosaur. Yeah, so take out 2 summon skulls and the Dark Triceratops, and maybe 2 supremacy berries for 2 polymerizations, and you should be fine. But overall, I think that should be enough help to get you through the level floor 21. I'll do a little bit more decks for the next floors as I play them. I don't know what's in the next floors. Like I said, I haven't had that much time to play, but as soon as I do and I figure out what they are playing, I'll go ahead and post a video tomorrow. I'm guessing tomorrow afternoon or tomorrow night. But that's going to be it for today. If you have any questions or comments or suggestions for future videos, go ahead and leave them down below. If you do like this video, or if you enjoy my content, I truly appreciate it if you subscribe and leave a like. And if you dislike it, go ahead and leave a dislike, and I'll see you guys next time.